My name is Lainey Bove, Senior Vice President for Student Affairs, and on behalf of LMU, I welcome you to the 2019-2020 Student Service and Leadership Awards Convocation. On this occasion, we proudly recognize and honor our exceptional student leaders. While our virtual format may differ from our traditional ceremony in Sacred Heart Chapel, honoring the accomplishments of our student leaders is of the utmost importance to us as a community. This is certainly a unique way to recognize the accomplishments of our student leaders, and we are so grateful that technology allows us to bring this celebration to you, no matter how near or far you are to LMU. I hope you enjoy our virtual rendition of the convocation just as much as if we were in Sacred Heart Chapel together. It is with pleasure that I extend especially warm greetings to the parents, family members, and friends who are joining in this celebration this evening. We share in your pride of these extraordinary students. To all of our student leaders with us today, I congratulate you on your many contributions of service and leadership to the LMU community. We celebrate each of you. We celebrate your inspiration, your love, your support, your leadership. Each of you have invigorated our Lion community. I often say that the quality of our student life at LMU is only as good as our student leadership. This year, our student leadership, writ large, has been excellent. In particular, our student body has been led by an exceptional ASLMU president and vice president. Ken and Emily assembled a dynamic team of student leaders and worked in partnership with diligent student leaders from across campus to tackle pressing issues and create enlivened and engaged campus life. Their passion, their tenacity, and genuine care for the well-being of the LMU students led to innovative programs and initiatives benefiting the entire student body. Thank you, ASLMU, for your tireless leadership this year. I hope each of you joining us today enjoy our very special virtual celebration of the outstanding student service and leadership contributions to our Loyola Marymount University community.
Let us pray. Creator and Lord, we come this evening filled with promise and hope. You have favored us with a wonderful diversity of students from every background, each made strong in mind with rigorous studies, vigorous in spirit, to be effective leaders, and warm of heart with a desire to serve their brothers and sisters. Bless them, Lord, with your continuous presence, that the work you have begun here may flourish and grow in them. Send your Spirit on them, so that through their leadership and service, a broken world may find new healing, and all your children find their way to one another. We ask you this with confidence, knowing you would give us far more than we ask for. You live and reign forever and ever. Amen.
Hi, my name is Jack Palin. I am the president of the Associated Students of Loyola Marymount University for the 2020-2021 academic year. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. I'm recording now from Nashville, Tennessee, or right outside of Nashville, Tennessee, and I think, like a lot of my classmates, I'm missing the Bluff right about now, but these awards remind me just how strong and resilient our community is, so it's been great to see. For the nominees and recipients alike, you all should feel very good because these awards represent 3% of our on-campus population who take commitment and service and leadership to a whole nother level. So congratulations to absolutely everyone. For our seniors, thank you, congratulations. Though it is a hectic time, your family here on the Bluff, students, faculty, staff will be there every step of the way to support you as you start this new journey. And I have nothing but faith in you all. Good luck. Thank you for all the contributions you've made to life here on campus. So with that, to all the recipients, congratulations. Now let's just take a moment to look back on all the amazing, memorable moments over the past year. Thanks.
Katie Stiles, Assistant Director for Registered Student Organizations. The Registered Student Organizations Pillar Award highlight and acknowledge a student organization event, program, or initiative that aligns with one of the Student EXP pillars. The Practice Ignatian Values Award is presented to an organization that makes decisions congruent with their personal beliefs, values, and faith through continuous reflection and discernment. This year's award is presented to Sigma Phi Epsilon. Sigma Phi Epsilon lives out their organization's values by working to shatter the ideas of a typical fraternity, by elevating themselves and every other member, and by creating a fraternal family based on respect. Congratulations to Sigma Phi Epsilon. The Integrate Mind, Body, and Spirit Award is presented to an organization that demonstrates transformative growth through the integration of mind, body, and spirit. This year's award is presented to Volunteers Around the World. Volunteers Around the World hosted a fashion show centered on the integration between the arts and sciences, in addition to a year-long social media campaign. Congratulations to Volunteers Around the World. The Commit to Service and Justice Award is presented to an organization that exemplifies a dedication to developing socially responsible citizens committed to building a more just world. This year's award is presented to Agape Service Organization. Agape Service Organization hosted various programs throughout the year centered on the intersections between mental health, marginalized communities, social justice, and allyship, among other programs. Congratulations to Agape Service Organization. Global Citizen Award is presented to an organization that values the diversity of the human experience and is committed to the practice of interculturalism to make meaningful contributions as citizens of the global community. This year's award is presented to Han Tao. Han Tao meaningfully participated in various campus-wide cultural events and also brings their practice of interculturalism to their weekly meetings. Congratulations to Han Tao. The Live a Life of Purpose Award is presented to an organization that promotes leading lives where their greatest passion meets the world's greatest needs. This year's award is presented to Building, Advancing, and Loving Indonesia Club. Building, Advancing, and Loving Indonesia Club has raised nearly $10,000 for under-resourced schools in Bali in its first year on campus. Their efforts show deep value for the diversity of the human experience. Congratulations to Building, Advancing, and Loving Indonesia Club. The New Organization of the Year Award is presented to a student organization that is new to campus and has registered during the last 12 months. This organization has demonstrated continued growth in organizational development and a strong potential to further advance the quality of the student experience at LMU. This year's award is presented to the Music Industry Student Organization. The Music Industry Student Organization was established in spring 2019 and has already made an incredible impact on LMU students interested in pursuing a career in music. This organization has grown into a diverse group of over 100 members passionate about the various aspects of music, the music industry, and building a new community on campus. This organization has also established strong bonds and credibility with reputable music agencies. Congratulations to the Music Industry Student Organization.
Good evening, my name is Andrea Nemi. I'm the Director of Student Leadership and Development here at LMU. Tonight, I have the privilege of presenting 3 awards: the Advisor of the Year, the Organization of the Year, and the University Program of the Year. The Advisor of the Year is presented to a faculty or staff member who provides exemplary service and support to a student organization. This year's award is presented to Mitch Rufka. Mitch Rufka is a true example of being a person with and for others. As described by one of his nominators, he has been a truly valuable asset to our organization as well as the LMU community as a whole. He's willing to spend his time assisting students achieve their academic and professional goals by lending his industry expertise and helping students acquire internships. Congratulations, Mitch. The Student Organization of the Year is presented to a group that makes positive contributions to the campus community and is a model for other student organizations. This year's award is presented to eSports. esports actualized a commitment to introduce esports to LMU students unfamiliar with online gaming. They hosted a variety of events throughout the year centered on expanding esports presence on campus with non-gamers and played a vital role in establishing LMU's Gaming Center. This organization has effectively capitalized on the increasing global interest in competitive online gaming, and we're excited to see what comes next. Congratulations, esports! The University Program of the Year Award is presented to a group that provides excellent service to the LMU community through innovation and commitment. This year's award is presented to ASLMU. With this year's goal of creating a shared vision and supporting students from the ground up, ASLMU hosted large-scale events, advanced new, innovative initiatives, organized focus groups for marginalized communities, helped launch the Farmers Market during Wellness Wednesday, and hosted the Jesuit Student Government Alliance Winter Summit in January at LMU. During our absence from campus, ASLMU has continued to advocate on behalf of students, hosting virtual programming and providing emergency aid to students in need. Congratulations, ASLMU.
Hello, my name is Allison Lane, Assistant Director for Sorority and Fraternity Life. Tonight, I have the honor of announcing the Sorority and Fraternity Members of the Year Award. The Fraternity Member of the Year Award recognizes a student for their contributions to the fraternity community, service within their chapter, and leadership within the entire university community. Please join me in congratulating this year's Fraternity Member of the Year from Phi Delta Theta, Tommy Bennett. Tommy has served in multiple different roles within the sorority and fraternity life community in his chapter, including his chapter's risk manager and warden, and most notably the president of the Interfraternity Council. He has demonstrated servant leadership in all roles he takes on, and will continue to make a lasting impact on the entire LMU community, since he will be serving a 2-term presidency on the Interfraternity Council. Congratulations, Tommy. The Sorority Member of the Year Award recognizes a student for their contributions within the SFL community, service within their chapter, and continued excellence within the entire university community. Please join me in congratulating this year's Sorority Member of the Year from Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Kenzie Hunt. Kenzie has served the LMU community in countless ways, including as chapter president of her sorority. During her leadership, she instilled a sense of community for her peers in the United Greek Council, supported her chapter's growth and establishment on campus, and always took the extra step to be a leader no matter what space she was in. Congratulations, Kenzie.
Good evening. My name is Devin Walker, Associate Director for Sorority and Fraternity Life. This year, we have the distinct honor of presenting the Interfraternal Scholar of the Year Award to 2 members who share the highest GPA in the sorority and fraternity community. The Interfraternal Scholar of the Year Award is bestowed upon students who have achieved a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher and have made significant leadership contributions to the sorority and fraternity community. Our first recipient is a member of Alpha Phi, Jamie Clapp. Jamie is a senior majoring in biology. She joined Alpha Phi in spring 2017. She was very involved in the chemistry department, including serving as an undergraduate research assistant, an organic chemistry teaching assistant, and general chemistry tutor. Our second recipient is a member of Delta Sigma Phi, Dominic Devine III. Dominic is a senior, majoring in marketing with a minor in Chinese. He joined Delta Sigma Phi in spring 2017. He was involved on campus as a member of the Black Student Union, the Latino Student Union, and as the head lifeguard at Burns Recreation Center. Congratulations to the Interfraternal Scholars of the Year, Jamie and Dominic.
Good evening. My name is Chila Same, Assistant Dean of Students in the Office for International Students and Scholars. Tonight, I have the honor of presenting the Ambassador of the Year Award. The Ambassador of the Year Award celebrates the international character of our student body by recognizing the student whose contributions have advanced an awareness of the university's membership in a global community. This year's award is presented to Luca Basilone. During his tenure at LMU, Luca has been dedicated to advocating for our international students through his positions as International Orientation Leader and as International Student Senator. He's also exhibited leadership through his positions within his fraternity, as General Manager of the Loft, and as the ASLMU Speaker of the Senate. Through his outreach efforts and respect for diversity, this citizen of Brazil exemplifies the virtues of international diplomacy. Congratulations, Luca.
Hello and good evening. My name is Brittany Bakke, and I'm the Associate Director in Student Employment Services. This evening, I have the honor of presenting the Student Employee of the Year Awards and the Supervisor of the Year Award. The Student Employee of the Year is recognized for their initiative, commitment, and keen understanding of their on-campus workplace. This year's award is presented to America Negretti. America has excelled and advanced in her 2 positions at the Hannon Library. This employee supervisor highlighted that the employee has demonstrated great levels of initiative and creativity in making colossal contributions to the library and its programming. Without a doubt, this student will leave a lasting legacy at LMU and the Hannon Library. Congratulations, America. The Graduate Student Employee of the Year recipient stands out for their innovation, creativity, and is a role model for all in their department. This year's award is presented to Francisco Pereira Catino. Francisco's supervisor emphasized that this student's contributions have been instrumental to the functions of the department and have a lasting impact on the international student population and the Office of International Students and Scholars. Congratulations, Francisco. With over 480 student supervisors across campus, this year we would like to recognize a Student Supervisor of the Year who continues to professionally develop their student employees with intentionality and purpose. This year's recipient is the Associate Director of the Academic Resource Center, Dr. Morgan Gross. Dr. Gross's dedication to their student employees' professional development is exemplified in their knowledgeable, attentive, patient, and enthusiastic nature.
Good evening. My name is Joel Gutierrez, and I'm the Associate Director of Student Leadership and Development. Tonight, I have the distinct honor of presenting the Graduate Student Awards. The Education of the Whole Person Award describes a graduate student who has demonstrated self-reflection throughout the school year and dedicated themselves to not only learning in the classroom, but to continue to grow physically, socially, psychologically, morally, culturally, religiously, and spiritually. Recipients of the Graduate Student Education of the Whole Person Award are Smitty Dukes, Johnny Martinez, Alexandria Mendez, and Michael Tuxhorn. The Encouragement of Learning Award denotes a graduate student who demonstrates academic excellence and the ability to collaborate with others to achieve open and honest discussion. Recipients of the Graduate Student Encouragement of Learning Award are Taylor Aguilar, Avery Christmas, Brandon Estrella, Max Glesher, Luke Hart Moynihan, Michael McCurdy, Krushan Naik, Cody Spaeth, and Sehua Wang. The Service of Faith and the Promotion of Justice Award is given to a graduate student who has demonstrated a dedication to transform unjust social structures with empathy, compassion, reflection, and sensitivity. Recipients of the Graduate Student Service of Faith and the Promotion of Justice Award are Youssef Abdin, Anthony Erdl, Sydney Minclair, and Cecilia Sanchez. Congratulations to all the recipients of the Graduate Student Awards.
Good evening. My name is Steve Nygaard. I'm the Director of Student Housing. Peg Dolan, a member of the Religious Sacred Heart of Mary, served the LVU community for over 30 years, providing spiritual guidance and counseling to students, faculty, staff, and alumni as the Director of Campus Ministry, a resident chaplain, and the alumni chaplain. These awards are given to students who have demonstrated service and leadership throughout their first year and exceptional promise to remain involved during their tenure at the university. The Sister Peg Dolan Awards go to Michaela Adams, Hannah Abaroji, Alicia Barker Vaughn, Haley Jean Dante, Gabriella J. Cool, Connor Ordonez, Saul Brascon Salazar. Congratulations to each of the Sister Peg Dolan Award recipients.
Good evening. My name is Francesca Pimetti, Associate Dean of Students for Student Affairs. Dr. Renee Harang came to Marymount College in 1958. Her long-standing service to both Marymount College and LMU is varied and impressive. She was Dean of Marymount College and served as an LMU professor and director of the Marymount Institute. These awards honor the unique accomplishments of our second-year students and encourages their continued involvement in campus life, service, and leadership. The sophomore students receiving Dr. Renee Harang Awards are Seth Baki, Molly Box, Jose Miguel Camacho, Chloe Clark, Brian Dennis, Nicole Hernandez, Jose Miguel Lopez Arroyo, Tauli Kelly Liu, Abby Manullang, Jack Morrow, Elizabeth Romales Aringo, Malia Thornton. Congratulations to all the Dr. Renee Harang Award recipients.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Terry Mangione, Dean of Students and Vice President for Student Affairs. For 40 years, Alfred Kilp, S.J., served the university as a professor, Dean of Students, Alumni Director, and Jesuit Rector. These awards are given to our third-year students who, in the past year, have demonstrated a high degree of service and promise for continued involvement in co-curricular leadership. The junior students receiving Father Alfred Kilp Awards are Tommy Bennett, Grace Bernal, Emmanuel Broussard, Matthew Carangai, Alexis Cordova, Madison Davis, Desiree Diaz, Calvin Foss, Jenica Rose Garcia, Michaela Jingri, Adriana Gomez, Gaby Guerrero, Elsie Mares, Taylor Tynan, Jackson Palin, Maya Piniawa. Congratulations to all the Alfred Kilp Award recipients.
Good evening. I'm Rich Rochelo, Associate Vice President for Student Life. Sister Raymond McKay was the former president of Marymount College, and her leadership was instrumental in the merger of Loyola University and Marymount College in 1973. These awards are given in honor and presented to graduating seniors in recognition of outstanding leadership throughout their entire undergraduate careers. We are grateful for their countless contributions and inspiring accomplishments. It is my privilege to introduce the recipients of the Sister Raymond McKay Awards. Our first award recipient, Elizabeth Bromley, has been involved in a variety of roles, including President of Greek Light, Vice President of Marketing and Communications for the Collegiate Panhellenic Council, and Director of Social Media for her campus. Raleigh Burke has served as President of Crimson Circle Service Organization, the Vice President of the Men's Volleyball Sport Club, and as a Lingdao Fellow. Isaac Cardenas served as a member of the Ignatian Service Organization, a resident advisor, and a De Colores program leader. He also mentored students as part of the El Espejo program. Ken Kavanaugh served as the ASLMU president, a member of Bell's and Sursum Corda service organizations, an orientation leader, and an intercultural facilitator. They have participated in the Lingdao Fellows program and as an editor for the interdisciplinary journal Attic Salt. Hannah Christensen Levy served as Vice President and Recruitment Chair of LMU Emergency Medical Services and a member of Bell's Service Organization. Additionally, she served as a teaching assistant and a transfer orientation leader. Jennifer Chua has held many leadership roles, including multiple executive board positions for the Griffin Circle Service Organization. She has also served as a member of the student ministry and a resident advisor for Hannon. Jacob Kornblatt has served as the editor-in-chief of the Los Angeles Loyolan and participated in the Lingdao Fellows program. He will also be the first graduate of the Film, TV, and Media Studies major. Nicholas Douchot served as captain of the men's soccer team and as the men's soccer representative to the Student Athlete Advisory Committee and as an athletics department tutor. Camilla de Pirola has been active on campus, serving as the president of Resilience, vice president of social justice for the Sursum Corda Service Organization, and as an orientation leader. She also served as a tutor, research assistant, and teaching assistant for the psychology department. During his time at LMU, Ryan Hopkins has served as an executive board member of Brothers of Consciousness, a resident advisor for the learning community, and as an intercultural facilitator. Salma Kamal served as president of the Ignatian Service Organization, an ASLMU Associate Justice, an orientation leader, and member of the LMU chapter of the American Society of Civil Engineers. Allie King has served as captain of the women's soccer team, tutor for the athletics department, and as a research assistant for the math department. She enjoys volunteering at youth soccer camp and animal shelters. Brianna Ortiz has served as a member of the Bell's Service Organization, secretary for Resilience, and as the Hermandad chair for MECHA. She has also held positions as the news editor for the Los Angeles Loyolan and the marketing chair for Sigma Lambda Gamma National Sorority Incorporated. Sebastian Pereira has held positions as the Special and Spotlight Events Manager for Main Entertainment. He has served as the Communications Chair for the Criare Service Organization and as an orientation leader. Hallie Ryan has served as Vice President of Alpha Sigma Nu, a member of the Bell Service Organization, and as a De Colores Program Student Leader. She has been bestowed the honor of being selected as LMU's 2020 Senior Valedictorian. Emily Sinsky has held many leadership positions, including ASLMU Vice President, Social Justice Chair for the Ignatian Service Organization, President of Sigma Iota Rho, and was a founder of Divest LMU. Ariana Siordia served as ASLMU Chief Financial Officer, President and Vice President of Finance for the Espere Service Organization, and as an assistant to the Department Chair in Asian and Pacific Studies. Angel Vazquez has served as an executive board member of MECHA, El Espejo, and the Latinx Student Union. He is also a member of the First to Go community and a leader at the Mesa Cooperativa. Kapri Washington has served as an executive board member for the Black Student Union and Sisters in Solidarity. She has also participated in the LMU Spelman College Exchange Program. Matthew Williams has served as the president of Sigma Tau Delta, manager of the Intercultural Suite, and as a program assistant for LGBT student services. He has also been a staff writer for the Los Angeles Loyolan and a featured writer for Attic Salt. Congratulations to all the McKay Award recipients.
Good evening. My name is Patrick Furlong. I'm the interim director of the Center for Service in Action. Father James Loughran served as president of Loyola Marymount University from 1984 to 1991. During his tenure, he was committed to academic excellence, and he adamantly believed that students should contribute to improving the lives of people and communities beyond campus. The Father James Loughran Award recognizes the outstanding senior who, during the course of their college tenure, has best exemplified the Jesuit and Marymount ideals of hard work and generosity and made a significant impact in the local community, primarily through off-campus service. Please join me in celebrating the recipient of this year's Father James Loughran Award, Alejandra Vazquez. Alejandra is dedicated to building community by mentoring students in the very community that she grew up in. She's a member of Marion's Service Organization. An electrical engineer major, her goal is to use the skills she has learned through both her academic and co-curricular experiences at LMU to serve low-income communities and people of color. Alejandra has been a member of El Espejo, a mentoring program which connects LMU students to students at Lenox Middle School for weekly mentorship opportunities. For the past 2 years, Alejandra has helped to lead the program as the co-president of the organization. She speaks often of the ways she has gained inspiration from her students through her involvement in El Espejo. She's inspired frequently by the middle school students she has mentored and remarked that her involvement in El Espejo helped her to learn to, quote, serve out of love and make a positive impact in this world. Well, today, we're honored to extend our gratitude to Alejandra for all the work she has done and to let her know what an inspiration she has and will continue to be to the members of El Espejo, the members of the LMU community, and everyone at Lenox Middle School. Congratulations, Alejandra, on your many, many accomplishments.
Good evening. My name is Jade Smith, Associate Dean for Student Affairs, coming to you from beautiful Baldwin Hills, California. Donald P. Merrifield, S.J., dedicated his life to this university. He diligently served as an agent of change and contributed substantially to the university's heritage of cultural consciousness and progressive social action. The Donald P. Merrifield S.J. Award is given to the outstanding senior who has contributed to interculturalism on campus and beyond. Please join me in celebrating this year's Donald Merrifield Award recipient, Keelan McCarty. Keelan McCarty is the finest example of intercultural leadership. She exemplifies the true spirit of this award. Her dedication and commitment to the service of faith and the promotion of justice is evidenced by her passion and untiring efforts to effect positive change for the Loyola Marymount community and beyond. In one of her many roles, she has facilitated some of our campus's most sensitive cultural discussions in a cogent, compassionate manner that seeks understanding and promotes self-reflection, empathy, and ultimately, action. She has served as president of the Black Student Union, ASLMU Senator for Diversity and Inclusion, and most recently, student director of the Intercultural Facilitator Program. Keelan is committed to creating a more just society and has demonstrated the ability and determination to engage in the work required to make that dream a reality. Congratulations, Keelan. Your dedication and commitment truly inspire us all.
Good evening. I am Lisa Pimetti Farland, the Executive Director for Alumni and Parent Engagement. The Father Robert Graham Society of Jesus Award is the most prestigious service and leadership award. It is named for Father Graham, a Jesuit who served as the Alumni Relations Director for nearly 20 years. He is the founder of what we now know as University Advancement. Conferred by the Alumni Association, the Father Robert Graham Alumni Award is presented to the two outstanding senior students who during their tenure at the university have excelled in the areas of service and leadership. Please join me in recognizing the first recipient of the 2020 Father Robert Graham Alumni Award, Luca Basilone. Luca is the definition of dedication. An entrepreneurship and economics major, he mastered his ability to integrate his experience in the classroom with opportunity for advocacy and leadership. He served the international LMU community by becoming an orientation leader and coordinator. He continued to be a champion for this community as ASLMU Senator for International Students. Through his ability to illustrate his leadership and hear the voice of LMU constituents, he was selected as ASLMU Speaker of the Senate. During his time with Delta Sigma Phi fraternity, he ignited the lion spirit in others through positions of philanthropy chair and new member education. He welcomed new students into the fraternity and fostered an open learning environment for men to develop their leadership skills. He continued his service to the interfraternal community by volunteering to facilitate the First Year Education Program, FIRE. As General Manager of the Hannon Loft, he continues to be an advocate for students and live the legacy of a lion. Luca is known by his peers and mentors as a natural leader, one whose dedication inspires students and others to get involved and make their voice heard. Congratulations, Luca.
Thank you so much for the award. I feel extremely grateful and honored about receiving such thing. I did write a couple of things, so here we go. As graduation day gets closer, I catch myself remembering the steps I took during my time at LMU that led me to this exact place. It is hard to imagine that I would have taken those same steps if it wasn't for the people I met throughout my process here. I feel that a big part of what I did came from a place of gratitude, where the fights I was fighting for were handed down to me from people that I look up to. Loyola Marymount University talks a lot about creating positive, sustainable social change. It even teaches us through the LA courses how to do so and develop our skills in order to achieve it. On the other hand, what it doesn't teach us is time. The time it takes to make an effective change on campus sometimes takes more than 4 years. We're constantly being told to do for the greater good without knowing that we might not see the successes of our efforts. However, and of course there's going to be a however, time is our ally. Our young age gives us the chance to have fun with it. Exploring our days with the freedom of a long life ahead of us shapes this atmosphere of creativity that inspires passion in every person that has a chance to step inside the bluff. The times we're facing right now are challenging, we cannot deny this fact. But the introspective nature of it gives us moments to look within ourselves. I mean, let me spend one more time playing video games, and why not binge watching my Netflix shows while I postpone my final paper for tomorrow? It's credit and no credit anyway, right? But it's also time to understand how important the collective effort is to create change. Every doctor risking their lives, the solidarity of neighbors making sure the elders are safe, college students creating inventive ways to build masks and ventilators. I guess this social distancing has nothing of social after all. While we are physically distant from each other, our society became socially closer. At the end of the day, when we take a step back and look at the bigger picture, our one semester doesn't actually matter as much. The resilience we are developing will open door for all of us to find our path and enjoy the process that will lead to our final destination. And since we are talking about people and how important those people are in our lives, I feel that I need to acknowledge some of those people that were extremely helpful throughout my career at LMU. First and foremost, to my family, thank you so much for being the support, the rock, for everything that you did throughout my life here. I feel that being miles and miles away and still being able to provide everything that I needed so I could become my best self, I think I have no words to thank you. To my OSS family, thank you for being the first ones to introduce me to this amazing community. Thank you, Denise, Chila, Chimin, Messi, and all of you that work there. Miss Hood, thank you, thank you, thank you. To my housemates that share the challenges to maintain a house as a college student, Jason and Enrico, thank you so much. And we know that Oasis will be missed. From everyone at SLD, Andrea, Drew, Katie, Anastasia, Allison, Larry, and Anthony, thank you for putting up with me. I know that I can be annoying sometimes. To my dear Loft, you know that Evan will take good care of you. I trusted her like she trusted me to be the manager, even though I was underqualified. I will miss having a beer at you after my classes. Thank you, Evan, for this amazing year. To the men of Delta Sigma Phi, you are my family here and the first ones to pick me up at the airport saying welcome back, and the last ones I saw going back to Brazil. Eat Bowls Brothers. To the International Orientation family, Loft Familia, everyone at the ARC, ASLMU, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are all a big part of my journey here at LMU. Now, to my fellow classmates. It is unfortunate that our journey has been cut short. Events like this are unpredictable, and they do hurt. Moments that we all looked forward to will continue to be trapped in our minds. And man, I wish I had our senior sunset. I don't want to get too emotional, but these moments were just reflections of our memories cultivated throughout our 4 years here. I'm sure that the 26th time we saw the sunset at the bluff was equally as magical as the last one. The passion every single one of you put in our community was rewarded with beautiful memories that will follow you wherever you go, and a legacy that will continue to grow on the hands of class of 2021, 2022, 23. But I want to challenge all of you, because the transition now is into the real world. Making changes on campus and not translating to outside the bluff, it's a waste of leadership. We all have a responsibility as proven leaders to pursue our dreams and change our new community for better. We had the courage to grow up. So now, let's become who we really are. Thank you.
The next recipient of the Father Robert Graham Alumni Award is the epitome of the Loyola Marymount mission. Please join me in recognizing the 2020 Father Robert Graham Alumni Award recipient, Kate Wilson. Joining a long line of family alumni, Kate embraced the opportunity to begin her own LMU legacy. During her freshman year, she joined Kappa Alpha Theta and was elected their Chief Operating Officer. She became invested in the Panhellenic community, and in her junior year was selected as the Director of Recruitment Counselors on the Collegiate Panhellenic Council. This past year, she serves as the Panhellenic President and forged lasting relationships with students and campus partners. Among her other on-campus involvements, she has served in the roles as wellness educator and in Greek life. She also participated in the prestigious Lingdao Fellowship, which focuses on the development of an intercultural approach to leadership. In her many leadership roles, involvements, and service, Kate has always led with faith, grace, and intentionality. Through engagement and advocacy, she ensured every student felt a strong sense of community at LMU, a place where they have the opportunity to create their own legacies. Congratulations, Kate.
I am happy to receive this award today. I think my parents are even happier because it's the first time I've been out of sweats in weeks. In March, we were informed that we would no longer be together on campus for the rest of the academic year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. On April 16th, I received news that my grandfather, Loyola University, class of 1954, Guy Wilson, passed away. He would have been so excited to hear this news, especially coming from his alma mater, now our alma mater. I was thinking about these two experiences and I asked myself, what do they have in common? Loneliness, confusion, and most certainly grief. However, in times of such collective grief, our faith and Jesuit education have brought us together. This faith brings us hope that the best is yet to come. My parents have always taught me that we learn the most about ourselves on the most difficult days. I have seen that come to fruition, especially these past 4 years. Our Jesuit education has called us to be people with and for others. This foundation provides us with comfort and confidence that we will get through these tough and difficult days as long as we hold on to the relationships we have with each other. I am honored to speak with you all today because you are my friends, my peers, my mentors, and my confidants. I admire you and I love you. Through these 4 years, I have continued to grow into the best version of myself. My experience was not without daunting times of uncertainty and grief, but my faith and the LMU community were with me each and every day. As a third-generation Lion, I feel blessed to receive the Father Robert Graham Alumni Award because this campus runs deep in my family bloodline. One of my earliest memories is attending Mass at Sacred Heart Chapel. Little did I know that this special place would one day foster so many lifelong friendships, all beginning in the pews at 8 p.m. Sunday Mass. I also recall spending the night in the Levy apartments with my older sister when I was 7 years old. My family's intimate connection to this university initially deterred me from wanting to attend LMU. I wanted to chart my own path without being someone's granddaughter, daughter, or sister. I wanted this to be my own experience, and it sure was. Freshman Kate walked up to the Alumni Engagement office doors a couple weeks into the year, most definitely lost and confused. Change is difficult, and I yearned to be involved. I am so thankful for my job in the alumni office throughout all my semesters at LMU. As a communication studies major and public relations minor, the College of Communication and Fine Arts has provided me with a holistic education with professors willing to form partnerships that were genuine, loyal, and lasting. They don't just know Catherine, they know Kate. I became a member of Kappa Alpha Theta, a place where I finally understood the definition of a non-blood sister. To me, a sister by choice knows when you're not yourself, can make you laugh, and pick you up when times get tough. Not only as a member in Theta, but as a member of the Panhellenic community, I truly felt like myself. I ended up spending a majority of my college career in the sorority and fraternity life office because I felt accepted, encouraged, challenged, and most importantly, like Kate. The first semester of my sophomore year, my sorority sister, friend, and roommate passed away. My world was turned upside down and I questioned my ability to return to campus. I sought the comfort of my family and my home. But I soon realized that I had that at LMU too. My support system I found in the alumni office and the Panhellenic community extended to the larger LMU community. The key word, community, made me stay and thrive on the bluff. It only made sense for me to return to my haven, my safe place, and my den, where all of you are. As Panhellenic president, I was able to foster relationships with not only the sorority and fraternity life community, but also beyond that. I am thankful to have taken inspiring classes, both inside and outside of my major, traveled the world with new friends and faculty, engaged in humbling service opportunities, had thought-provoking conversations with professors, and chatted about my day with the on-campus staff members. LMU is overflowing with beautiful experiences which encourage learning. That is our mission statement, after all. This is my LMU experience, one that leaves me with no bitterness for a final semester cut short, only happy tears because I feel fulfilled, loved, and inspired. Thank you for being a part of my LMU story. Thank you for this incredible award, although the best reward will be when I am with you all again. Until then, as a dear mentor, strong leader, and friend says, once a lion, always a lion. Thank you, Lisa Farland.
Luca and Kate, thank you for your words. It has been an honor and privilege to have you here on the bluff. Thank you. Class of 2020, I welcome you with great pride and joy to the alumni family. As your past contributions indicate, I know you will continue to make a significant difference in the life of our university. Congratulations to each of you. And remember, once a lion, always a lion.
Magis, Latin for the more, is a profound and deeply personal Jesuit concept. It embodies the act of discerning the best choice in a given situation, striving for the better, and seeking excellence. The Magis Award is one of special distinction that is not distributed on an annual basis. It is reserved for unique contributions that are often propelled by singular passion and grit. Such was the case this year. This year's recipient is an extraordinary group of students. It is the class of 2020. Despite ever-changing times, this class has risen to the challenge. Class of 2020, your resilience and creativity inspired the community to move forward with grace and perseverance. You have represented LMU well during your tenure here, and we commend your many accomplishments. We knew once you stepped on the bluff, you were a class unlike any other. At the time, you were one of the largest, brightest, and one of the most diverse classes at LMU. Your dedication and engagement were apparent from the beginning. You joined service organizations, you re-energized chapters of sorority and fraternity life, you founded new organizations, you achieved accolades in athletics, and excelled in the classroom and in the community. As a group, you have displayed true resilience despite the obstacles you have faced. You exemplify what it means to be a lion, to be an LMU student. And now that we gather in new spaces, in new ways, you are leading the charge into this brave new world. You have given us more than we could ever have imagined. This courageous cohort, this class of 2020, truly embodies the spirit of Magis. Please join me in recognizing this special group of students for inspiring themselves and others to be better and to give more. This year's recipient of the Magis Award goes to the class of 2020. My hope and wish for all of you as you start your journey off the bluff is that you continue to live a life where your greatest passions meet the world's greatest needs. Congratulations once again to all of our award recipients. In closing, I thank everyone for joining us today. The LMU-style leadership inspires a better world. While we celebrate your achievements in service and leadership, in the spirit of Magis, we also call on you to do more, to continue to engage in purposeful service and lifelong leadership. Let our LMU mission guide you as you step into the world ready to create change, to become the best version of yourself as you seek to live every moment as a global citizen for and with others. Go forth and set the world on fire. Congratulations, and go Lions!
Undergraduate and graduate class of 2020, I thank you for being with us. I congratulate you. Go Lions!
Go Lions!
Go Lions!
Go Lions!
Go Lions!
Go Lions!
Congratulations!
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 Congratulations.